Hey, welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. In this episode, we're going to be reviewing the making of Frozen 2. Now, this is a behind the scenes look, and it's a series of 6 episodes. Very exciting. Of course, only available on Disney Plus. At first, I thought they were putting this together just to add more content, but they actually planned this very much in detail after having watched all 6 episodes. I'm actually recording all these reviews in one sitting, just in case you were wondering. Now, the first episode is called A Year to Premiere. So we start right at that point, a year before the premiere of Frozen 2. And the whole thing is set up as a deadline that's coming. And so that in itself creates some drama and some storytelling, which is the style Disney always uses, right? Storytelling. And then we see how there's feedback screenings where the creatives are evaluated by their peers. So like peers, like other directors from other movies, sit in the screenings, and they all, at the end of the screening, sit together and break down whether Frozen 2 is working or not. So it's just very interesting to see how something so successful still goes through this process of, imperfection and potential failure. So this is a great introduction to all the different departments. We see the scriptwriter receiving feedback on how to sharpen her story. We see the recording studio process where singers are learning and fussing over their notes. We see the songwriting team as well adjusting tempos. We see the animators at work. One particular girl who is trying so hard to perfect Elsa's run to the edge of the cliff. So you see how all that's developed along the way, and how it was different before. We also see a 90-piece orchestra enhancing the demo track. So it goes from a demo track to a full-on orchestrated recording of the backing, or just for the music or the soundtrack itself. Through all of this, we see Idina Menzel, who voiced Elsa, visiting the different departments and seeing how each lends into creating the world and the character. Which made me wonder, I feel like the animator does as much of a job as the voice actor does to creating a character, right? They both have equal claim to the character. But somehow, you can see the animator being so excited to meet Idina. Somehow the actors are put more on a pedestal. I guess it's natural too, but sometimes you wonder why it's so. Good question to think about. So I also love how we are led into a meeting where the song Show Yourself was being acknowledged as not working, and how they needed to go back to the drawing board. So this is something I learned because I'm also a creative person, and sometimes you think your ideas are, good the first time around, and then maybe after one change you expect things to settle, but it's a really good learning point. If Disney has to go through that many changes to get it right, then maybe everybody else has to. Maybe it's part of the process of not being so petty or being so attached to your ideas, but just to be open enough to have change for the better. So yeah, we see how stressful things can get, and how also in this episode, letters from fans give perspective to the work they're creating, and how it reaches out to so many people. So it gives purpose to the creative team. And that was really special. So it ended on that note. All in all, I think this was a great start and a great first episode. And yes, we're going to review more episodes in episodes to come. So don't forget to tune into those and subscribe and like this video if you haven't. Till the next one.